You've heard the saying, time waits for no one. And it's true. Time just keeps on marching on. You can't stop it. It's the way it is. But time can be an advantage for you. For example, let's say your house is on just a block from the beach and there's a tsunami warning. You see the water pulling away from the shore. Your house is in a volcano zone 1. A new vent has opened up just a few miles from your property, and the lava is headed your way. You just left your annual checkup, and your doctor told you your blood pressure is high. You are at risk of having a stroke unless you take the medication that was prescribed for you. In all three of these scenarios, you are in a position where you have an important choice to make. If you choose to take action, you can avoid disaster. If you choose to wait and see or wait for a better time to take action, you may well never get the opportunity again. Aloha, I'm Stan Cox, Principal Broker and Strategist with SC Finance Strategies and Insurance Consultants. I'm also the author of the books on the tax-free cash growth warehouse strategy, and I'm the managing director of the Hawaii Financial Freethinkers Academy, a nonprofit financial literacy education organization. For the past several years, I've focused on and specialized in the infinite banking concept and the tax-free cash growth warehouse finance strategy. So if you find this information here to be helpful, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, please post your questions and comments here. Now, you may wonder what the tsunami, lava flow, and blood pressure medication scenarios have to do with infinite banking. Well, nothing really, but making a decision and taking action or not does. Now, I've noticed a lot of people tend to put off taking action, even when taking the action will absolutely provide a valuable benefit for them. I understand. Learning something new sometimes presents a whole new worldview, and that can be daunting, even stunning. And it's good advice to be cautious and do the research before jumping into anything that's new to you. It's human nature to follow the crowd, just do what everybody else is doing. And when presented with a new concept, we've been conditioned to question the validity, especially if it's a road less traveled, so to speak. Like I said, it's good to be cautious and do the research, but when the research uncovers the benefits and no hazards, further hesitation is not helpful, and in fact can be a danger. As in the scenarios with the tsunami, lava flow, and medication, further hesitation could actually prove to be fatal. In the case of infinite banking, hesitation most likely will not be a fatal mistake. But the longer you wait to take action, the more you stand to lose. And because infinite banking depends on the cash value of whole life insurance, waiting to take action and getting an account established could cause you to lose out on at least some of the benefits. While it's true that you can practice infinite banking by owning a policy that insures someone other than yourself, one of the great benefits of this whole strategy is you get a life insurance policy that becomes a free benefit after just a few years and will provide for a nice financial cushion for your family or beneficiaries when you die. I mostly think of the life insurance part as an extra added bonus because I'm so focused on the living benefits of the infinite banking tax-free cash growth warehouse strategy. But come on, the life insurance part is a huge benefit. And here's the thing, every day we get a little older, time passes and things change. For one thing, The premium of life insurance is largely dependent on the age of the insured. So if you wait 6 months or a year or more after learning about infinite banking, before you take action and get an infinite banking account started, the premium is going to be higher than it is today. A person who learned about the infinite banking strategy a few years ago and really liked the whole concept and strategy was healthy and was recently married and whose wife was pregnant, had every reason to get an account going immediately. He owned a business and was really busy with everything. So naturally, while he wanted to get life insurance and he wanted to put the strategy to use for his business and personal advantage, he put it off. Another person I started working with was so sold on the infinite banking strategy and was really gung-ho on getting his account going. We had reviewed some design and illustrations. I had submitted his application for the policy and scheduled his paramedical exam. Now, the first guy with the pregnant wife, after the birth of his baby and 6 months later, finally decided, okay, let's do this and get the account going. Unfortunately, during the time he was putting off starting the account, he developed a terminal brain tumor. He no longer qualified, was denied the policy, which would have provided financially for his wife and child had he taken action nearly a year earlier while he was healthy. The second guy, who was just a couple of weeks from having his policy issued and would have had $20,000 in cash value available right away in his account, decided to hold off because he needed the money for an investment that had to be made right away or he would lose the opportunity. Red flag right there. So he made the limited time investment instead of setting up his infinite banking asset. And guess what? He promptly lost the money he invested. In his case, had he gone ahead with the infinite banking account, he would have had the money for the investment and the infinite banking account. And even though the money invested in the limited time investment would still have been lost, the money in his infinite banking account would have still been in his account, earning that high compounding dividend interest. Now, I get it that you might think, I have to pay premiums to get this account going, and that'll take money out of my budget that I could use for other things. But you know what? That's the way of the masses thinking. By paying premiums and starting your infinite banking tax-free cash growth warehouse, you aren't locking up the money. You're putting it into your cash growth warehouse where you have access to it with no penalties. True, unless you load it up with cash value to start with, which you can do, you won't have 100% of the money you pay in at first. You will have about 60% of the money available, and you can do anything you want with it. And that percentage will grow every time you make a premium deposit. The example I gave of the guy who pulled out last minute to invest in a limited time investment, he was going to load in $20,000 in paid up additions on top of the first year's premium, which was $12,000. So he would have actually had about $25,000 available to leverage in his cash value right away. That would have been 78% of his total first year premium. Now, I think most of the hesitation comes from the thinking that the money paid in premium is somehow locked up and unusable. And that is the case for standard life insurance policies for the first few years. But it is not the case with the special infinite banking designs that we use for our clients. So ask your questions, do your research, and let me help you get your answers. I can show you exactly how the account will work for your specific case, designed for you. And hey, recession or stock market crash or not, infinite banking and tax-free cash growth warehouse is still the most powerful finance strategy in history. And it can be the smartest financial move you ever make if you take action. We're here to help. We can help you. There's an ancient African proverb that says, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The next best time is today. For a more complete explanation of the tax-free cash growth warehouse strategy, you can watch our free 60-minute webinar. The link is in the description box below here. The link to buy my books on Amazon.com. Also, the link is below here. If you would like to book a free phone consultation with me, the link to my Calendly page is below here. And if you'd like to apply to become a client of ours, that link to the application is also below. We're here to help, and we look forward to helping you. So again, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and post your questions and comments here. Aloha and mahalo for watching.